Well, stem cells have been around for a long time, back since the 70s, 80s. I mean, they coined this term stem cells, and they said these are cells that can reproduce and they can create new tissue, and maybe we can even clone things with them, and that didn't work out so well because they were using the embryonic stem cells for that. And the embryonic stem cells are very aggressive. They multiply like crazy, and they're meant to kind of form a specific substance or a baby, for instance. And so the FDA came out and said we're not going to use embryonic stem cells except for research purposes. The studies on stem cells for cancer, for some of these incurable diseases, has been going on for decades, decades and decades. About probably 20 years ago, the breakthrough was made that there's this certain type of stem cell called mesenchymal stem cells, or adult somatic cells, that are safe. They don't multiply and become tumors like embryonic stem cells. They limit themselves to just becoming new tissue. That's when we started using the products kind of that we use today, from the umbilical cord and placental tissue. I mean, you can also take it from yourself. You can take it from your bone marrow or from the fat cells. I don't think that's the best option, but you can. And these cells are safe. They secrete exosomes, and the exosomes are like the hard workers of the regeneration, world. And they go around and tell your body kind of what to do and what to fix. And the stem cells are also there reproducing and making new cells and creating new exosomes that starts this mechanism, a whole cascade of healing that lasts for quite a while, actually. It's not a cure and it doesn't last forever, but it helps, and it can help in certain situations, like people with osteoarthritis who maybe are not good surgical candidates for total knee replacement. It can definitely help with musculoskeletal issues like torn meniscus, torn rotator cuff, torn tendons, things like that, a tennis elbow. These respond very, very well to stem cells because it's a explosion of healing in the area. And so then we try to find ways to adapt that to what's going on with everybody, try to keep them healthy, and then support the stem cells with alternatives, ozone and PRP, platelet-rich plasma, red light, vibration, electric stim, acupuncture, things like that. These are all good things that I think fall into the functional medicine, alternative medicine world that can help improve health overall. And stem cells, I think, are a big key to actually regenerating some of the damaged tissue.